What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another GimmsRant. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. This is going to be an earlier GimmsRant because obviously more news has come out from, well, I guess if no one's heard this already, there's more news coming out about additional sort of quality of life changes, if you want to call it. And I've been watching all the other videos. I've been watching all my favorites. I've been watching Tootin. I've been watching heaps. I've been on Twitter. I've been seeing what everyone else has been saying about it, but I'm talking about the matchmaking or the rewards of playing a certain role in matchmaking coming to Dead by Daylight in the near future. I don't see a lot of negatives with this, but I myself find this to be a massive detriment and negative thing that's coming into the game. But first, let me explain what Dead by Daylight said. Well, DBD Leaks said, by the way. I'm going to start linking their stuff in the description below as well. DBD Leaks, it's on Twitter. They're amazing. Thank you so much for the constant news. I really do appreciate it. So this came to us from DBD Leaks. To improve waiting time in the queue for matchmaking, there's going to be an incentive in the form of additional blood points that you will receive after switching to a specific role. Amount of reward is calculated based on the ratio of killers to survivors in the queue. Right? So I have a few problems with this. So this to me is just them acknowledging that there's a killer shortage, 100%. I am playing in the EU zone, the region, I guess. And for me, there's never a shortage on survivors. Survivor queues take me anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes. That's just normal now. That's come to be the norm. Killers, pretty much like that. And obviously that does tell me, despite what they previously said, by the way, that, oh, the queue ties has got nothing to do with shortage. It's definitely towards shortage because that's the only thing that sort of plays a factor in it. But yeah, so they're going to give you additional blood points now for playing killer. And that to me is just the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end of the developers' behavior, not acknowledging the real problems in the room. Now, let me tell you something, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This game is sick. It's ill. There's something. It's not going to get better. It needs to find a cure, and it needs to be fixed now. Band-aids, bandages, all that crap. It isn't going to fix the core game. There is a problem with playing killer right now. It's not that fun. It's not that rewarding. And I think survivors, I think they get more time had fun because Survivor Friends exists. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone loves playing with their friends. And by the way, I'm not putting it down or saying it needs to be nerfed or banned and all that crap. I'm not one of those. But I think there's more longevity. You can get more miles out of Survivor Friends. Playing with your friends is cool. It's fun, and you can chat while you do it. Killer is a very... it's a lonely road. And dare I say, severely underbalanced when it comes to playing every killer. I'm talking about, like, playing like Legion or Trapper or stuff like that, like, you know, not S tier kills. Like, it is hard. I think it's a harder game. I'm not saying there's no skill involved with Survivor, but it's a harder game. And I think, yeah, you can get more miles out of Survivor. And I think just if you're going to start rewarding people to playing killer, what are we doing? Why don't we just address the core issues within the game? And I just did a GimmsRant on skill-based matchmaking and why I think that's the main leader to the killing of this game, the killing of the numbers, the constant falling down on the Steam charts is because of that. It's balancing. You guys jumped to skill-based matchmaking and you didn't care about the steps before. And I've been through the steps before. You can check out my last GimmsRant video if you want to, you know, go over that. But you just jumped to it. This is a band-aid fix. It's not going to make, oh, yippee, I'm going to get another 50,000 or 100,000 blood points to play a role that I don't really care about. But my wife just mentioned something. And this is really interesting. What if, say, a Survivor Friends group goes to log on for the night and they see, oh, okay, there's a killer shortage. Like, yeah, no shit. But imagine if they just AFK the killer for the 100,000 blood points or whatever the reward's going to be. Imagine if they just AFK for it. That's also going to lead into an unhealthy game and more of those games where you're just rolling your eyes and you're not having fun. This is a really, really bad misstep in my opinion. And I don't see anyone else saying this. I'm going to see how it goes within time. But can you guys let me know in the comments if you think this is a good step for the game? Band-aid fixes do not fix games. They are just to keep the engine revving for longer. This tells me all sorts of bad, it's bad vibes all around. They're only happy with doing little band-aid fixes like this rather than addressing the core content. This is very worrying for me. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because no one else has talked about this. Like, it's weird. This is just bad news all around for me. It makes me think, what's next? What other little sort of incentives are they going to give the player base just to keep the game going? I mean, they're already notorious for blood points and blood point codes and double BP weekends and stuff like that when another game's coming out. Like, they're already notorious for that, but they're not addressing things that the main player base really want to address. The grind. They said they're addressing that 2 Q&As ago. That was like 6 months, 7 months ago. They said it again in their Q&A recently. Yeah, oh yeah, we're addressing the grind. What are you addressing? What parts? What are you doing with it? You said you're not going to remove perk tiers because apparently that's too much hard work and it doesn't make sense. They didn't really want to go into it because it's probably like hockey. No, but seriously, like, it's just, if this is the best they have to combat the problems with playing Killer and the problems with playing this game in general, because I don't know, I might, let me know in the comments below about this one as well. Is there other, like, is there regions where there's a survivor shortage? Because I don't know, I played in Australian servers before I played in, you know, Europe servers, and it didn't seem to be a problem for me, but yeah, maybe somewhere else in the world there's a survivor shortage for some reason. But yeah, just band-aid fixes like this for me spell the end of days, and it's just a downward spiral from there. What are we doing, man? We need a heart-to-heart with all the developers, not a stupid Q&A that they did last time or the time before that. They're just one-sided, and it doesn't feel like we're having a dialogue. I am really worried about this game right now, and I just don't see it getting out of this ditch. And it really makes me sad. It really makes me sad because I fucking love this game. I really hope they fix their shit, and I hope that this is just like a one-time thing. Fix your game, guys. Tell us what you're doing. What's going on? No one has any idea what you're doing. Let us know in the comments down below, guys, what you guys think about this. Am I taking crazy pills? Am I the only one on this wagon? I feel like I am. Let us know your thoughts, what you think about my opinion. I really hope it's not the end of days. I love you guys. See you in the next one.